23rd of October, it's getting towards the very end of the season. The only fruits that have not yet been picked are the Sturma pippin. Looking here at the pear espaliers, there's quite a lot of interest in these when I talked about pear espaliers earlier in the season. It's not a very difficult thing to do, growing an espalier. You need the right space, you need a post and wire system, you need suitable trees. Then you tie things in. I mean, this has grown away, for example. This I think I'll be tying in at some stage, but I mean now, you know, maybe I should have done it earlier, but it doesn't matter a lot. There's a nice little fruit spurs with nice little fruit buds at the end of them. There's some lovely autumnal leaves. I do like the autumn. I think I like the autumn and the spring more than the summer, I think, very often. I do love these autumn leaves, or fall, as they say in the United States. And you can just see the way that these trees have been managed. Now, these are not perfect. These wouldn't win a big prize anywhere. Because, these are not really perfectly grown. This particular tree was growing at a quite different angle and was dug up and moved here, and I made the best of it. But you can see it's essentially main trunk, side branches which have been, as they grow, tied in. Here's one that's grown upward. You can see that's the growth join. That's the 2009 wood. That's 2008 wood. This was tied down, and this will be tied down in due course. Probably would have been better if I tied it down a little while ago, but it really doesn't matter a lot. If it's tied down, it will set in that position. Here's something interesting. You can see here I've taken this one around the loop, brought it back. See what I mean, just to fill up that space. And here we'll have these two meeting. If you're a bit clever, you can sort of tie these together and actually weld them, and they will meld into each other. You can do all sorts of clever things like that. But a really nice thing I'm looking for, loads and loads and loads of lovely fruit bud. And some people say you can get more fruit on an espalier than you can on some other forms of tree, which are much easier to look after. These are in a line, and it's fruit bud all the way. Nothing's shaded, everything's fully open. There we are, fruit bud right to the end. We had a good crop of pears this year. We sold some at the market, others we have in storage. This is a variety called Santa Claus. It's a late winter pear. This is Winter Nellis, I believe, our latest winter pear. Oh, there's a label. Yes, winter, I don't know if you can see that, Winter Nellis. And that's really been pretty. Some pears do this in the winter time, in the autumn, more than others. Develop this lovely autumn colour, sort of beautiful deep red appearance. I do think that's very attractive, and I think English art would be much better served if people spent more time trying to represent various fruits that we have, rather than Damien Hirst ripping off whatever perverted artist he might be doing skulls and ashtrays in imitation of. I think art would be better if we looked more at the good things which our Lord has given us to enjoy with thanksgiving, such as fruit trees.